The sun station, I realized, after I had finished streaming yesterday, that the game's physics are a little bit jank because everything is such disproportioned from what you would normally expect. Perhaps we can access Sun Station if we just get in real freaking close. What was it? Control? No, R? R? Control, Shift? There was a key for rotating. I forgot what it was. But we might just have to go around the planet, or around the sun, incredibly quickly. I bet you there's still gonna be a, like, teleporter for it, but I'm just gonna do this. There it is, okay. Wait for it to catch up a little bit. We're getting too far out of position. Gotta go. Go. Very difficult to track this damn thing, because there's no click button for it. However, there's also no place to land, it looks like. This thing is broken apart, though. Hello? Oh my God. What the heck? What the freaking heck? I can't move. Maybe I can, like, do something like this. I don't know why I can't actually move against the sun. There's that glitch in the UI. There it goes. This is not working. I don't quite understand what's happening here. Gravity. I mean, the problem isn't gravity. It's like, I think what's happening is that the game thinks there's atmosphere, so it's slowing me down, like the physical me. Because I'm trying to get here, but as soon as I try to leave my chair, I'm just getting thrown around. Come on. Yeah, like maybe there's just like a gravity difference between me and that object or something. Not entirely certain what it is, but I can't seem to fight the pull of the sun, or like the atmosphere of it, the atmospheric drag. But what's particularly weird is that I'm affected differently than the ship is, it seems. Regardless, you know, we tried. There's a few things that I want to do now. All right, quantum fluctuations. Tower shard. Unknown. Now here's the question. Is that the quantum moon, you think? Easy way to find out. Aha! So there's something on that planet, but then there's also something at the quantum moon. Well, it's the quantum moon. We're gonna go scan this bad boy. Come up. Probably autopilot from this point. So I want to get the scan signature locked in from unknown to quantum moon. There's like another scan signature behind it. Right, it's probably the planet. We got 2 scan signatures. Signal identified, quantum moon, hell yeah. Excellent. All I wanted, just want to make sure that it is locked in now. So if we find a unknown quantum signature, we know what to look for. Quantum moon, museum shard. Another unknown one over there. And if we follow it, we could actually find the planet. Many players consider a flight that you just had their ultimate Outer Wilds achievement. Didn't think you could ID the quantum moon yet. Just get close enough, I guess. I'm just kind of chilling right now, honestly. You know what we should do? Hold on. Deep space radio. Is a deep space radio signal at Timber Hearth? I mean, well, it's the satellite, right? The one in the cave. We didn't scan it because we didn't have the scanner for it. Let's scan it. I'm absolutely a-okay with this being a day of kind of like solving problems. Oh God! Have you found the other travelers? Honestly, I think that's the other thing I'm gonna do. I might go into the twins. Ember Twin, Ashen Twin. Because the Ember Twin and the Ashen Twin, I know there's gonna be significance there, of course. And I know that there is stuff to do there, and I know that there's a signal there. There's several different signals there. So I might start by scanning this, because I just want to, and then we'll do that. And he says, you sure are doing this all in a different order. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Because honestly, like, I'm kind of just doing it in an order of, there's something we can do. It's easy, it's here, and it might lead to something. Now, I just need to remember where the cave was. The Cave of Trials. Up here, I believe. 0G Cave. Didn't skip it, did I? I didn't skip it, did I? Here we go. Hello! Slate didn't do anything like hit the self-destruct button, did they? Now I wonder, what will this accomplish, if anything? Because we have no reason to come down here. The only reason I would come down here is to, well, just do this, to scan the satellite. Let's repair it again. Since we're here, after all. I might as well help out around the house, you know. Yep. We are in the middle of the planet. And then where is the... This is not it. It's 240 meters that way? It's not the satellite. Connie says, I find it funny the only time you've had to repair anything is this tutorial. Yeah, I mean, my ship has either exploded completely, or I haven't had to repair it at all. I'm just kind of like looking for a passage through the rocks or something. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't really see anything. How's the mining going? Thought you'd lift off. Change your mind? Give me the dirt. Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater. Anything on fire? Probably only a little. Gotta get back to work. Like, if you can mine faster to provide me access to this unknown unknown, or rather this known unknown, I should say. Where is this? Center of the planet would be a bad place to put a radio signal. I guess that's not a satellite down there. Or is it a satellite? It's something. Site didn't do anything like install a self-destruct, did they? Where is my shit. Really thought it was just this, but it's definitely not just that. Listen to the traveler's music. Signal scopes are cool, don't you know? Yo, jetpacks are pretty fun. I guess, yeah, it is zero-G training, so they put a fake satellite down there. Yeah, it's not a real satellite, dummy. Can you go under the elevator? No, not again. You can only do that once. Okay, so that was not where I thought it would be. It's over here. I've never been here. I missed this place. It's just a satellite. Or not a satellite, it's just a, like, receiving station. Yep. Radio tower. Why did I miss this, and why am I here? Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair it, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sorry. There's no reason to be here. Is not what I thought it was. This is probably where you get the deep space radio signal, and then you find... Well, I can't even find the satellite now. Wherever the satellite is, you find the satellite. All right. Goodbye. All right. The twins. And the dark bramble. To the twins. We will land on Ember Twin first. Because this is the, I think, more sustainable planet to land on. You know, we're here. Let's do this. I see. That hurts. That's cool. So here's the gravity gun. Little crooked. Activate. Call the shuttle home. Shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. So this is the one that recalls the shuttle Comet. Where was the other shuttle that we had? Finally get why it's called the Hourglass Twins. The Sunless City. So the Comet one goes here. Where was the other? Oh, this is cool. The ash moon is moving the ash like a tide. So everything is sinking. We just have to wait for the moon to orbit, and then we'll be able to move through the door. Huh. That's interesting. How long will that take? Not too long. Although it is still expanding. Or the ground is sinking? Looks like too much ash. It's still just going up. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. The ash twin is creating the ash and dumping it on the planet. It's not the other way around. That thing is just creating the planet by dumping ash. But where is it coming from? Hold up. This is exploratory. Shrinking, yeah, okay. It's just pouring the ash onto this planet. Why, though? Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be something that has a time limit on it. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pyre and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use this unless city path to the lab. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. High Energy Lab. So the real question is, what secret exists on the other planet? That is that the, where's the door? Here? You think I can maybe see the thing that lets me open the door? Probably not. Yeah, I'm curious about the other planet, cause if it's getting smaller and running dry, eventually we'll be able to walk onto that one. So I don't know why. Originally, I thought that maybe the ash would be sucked up into that one, but no, it clearly looks like it's traveling down onto this one. It's splashing. Why it's traveling in such a straight line around the planet, though, like that's funky. Okay. Perch. The Sunless City, 300 meters this way. So we probably don't even need to go inside to access the Sunless City. Yeah, we'll beeline this place because we took a bit of a detour. I tried messing with the satellite and or the training satellite, didn't really get anywhere. Check your logs. We'll do that when we respawn because it doesn't take time. At this point, I'm just gonna wait 60 seconds, run out of oxygen, and then restart. Yeah, that's almost completely empty now. I guess we can look now. Be here. Lots of quantum knowledge to be had. I said, it took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize how these planets work. I, figured it out. Just because I think I came here at a good time to notice easily that the ash was just continuously rising. I thought it was going to be a tide, but it's not. Map mode. So we have Interloper, White Hole, Dark Bramble, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow, Timberhearth, and Ember Twin. White Hole. There's more to explore here. What's that symbol? Like a symbol of it, like a yellow thing on it. There's definitely a lot to explore. Mark location on HUD space. Find in rumor mode. Whitehall Station. Energy lab, which we are going to. Connects to. It all connects to each other in some way. All right. I'm going to preempt the sun and start the next loop. You do take an awfully big breath after you suffocate, don't you? Bernetti in chat says the time limit mechanics on some of the planets were the most frustrating thing about the game for me. I think it's kind of cool because it reinforces the idea that you have a time limit on everything. Okay, so we're gonna visit. We're gonna find the dang planet. Where's the sun? You. Woo! Yeah, if you look at it, Ember Twin and Ashen Twin is a complete solid sphere right now. In fact, we could land on Ashen Twin right now. We're not going to, but we could. Oh my god. Hey, easy there, buddy. And I gotta be honest with you, why wouldn't we just land? Because it'll break the ship. That's a good point. Good point, Captain. What we could do is just jump in. Whoops! Kind of like that, yeah. I mean, that's where we're going. No, it'll break my suit! I got it. Might have been going a little bit too fast there. I might just, again, skip all of this and jump down to the middle of the planet, and yet, look at this. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend recording this, or reading this, help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I meant earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Teleporting rock. An update, Melora and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed the same rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So, okay, I was gonna say, I will, what did I walk into? Walked into the rock? Get out of here. I think I walked into that. Well, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to, find that. Since they were talking about it. And I guess I will explore the caves if the caves have things. Already begun. Which makes me think that there might be something at the middle of this planet and we're not fast enough, even now. Like, we gotta get here immediately, get to the exceptional bottom of this immediately. But we're still gonna explore it because we're here. Start here. Hold on. We'll get the ship from the comet. I don't know where the other ship went then. The spacesuit. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. Yeah, I didn't find that yet. They've been gone for a long time, haven't contacted me. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Come back safely, my friend. They died outside because you wouldn't open the door. So we can still launch it. Whoops. And recall it. Why we would launch the ship, I don't know. What happens if we launch it now? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. The Sunless City. God damn it. Well, that's not how we're getting down. Okay, how are we gonna get down to the Sunless City? Might just have to jump into the ash. No, there were stairs, actually. Oop, hold on. Crash Site Caves, Sunless City, which we can't access because... Yeah. Let's go to Crash Site Caves then. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. No, we're good. Suck in your gut. Oxygen. There it is. Some sort of cave hole. This passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how deep or far these tunnels may wind, but do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Think it's filling in? We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. We believe we could construct a long-term shelter. The cavern Melora found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried in sand. Well, before we do that, it is very dark in here. Emergency the escape hatch. Keep moving, there's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait till less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel. We'll examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through it. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, but the passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance of survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious. Beware of the sand. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. 3-2. Collision. Scan complete. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder if there's a fossil down the other direction. Obviously the direction you need to go to the horror. Oh, I'm going to the horror. Make sure I know what's going to be down here. Question is, how do we access this? Probably through the other, longer direction. Oh my god. Because the planet moves so quickly, if I jump, I just get flung against the wall. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. There is something over there, but... Reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left, continue to the room filled with rock column formation, climb upward through the opening above them. Sand here is rising, you must be cautious and swift. Look, I'm not gonna follow the instructions because I want to explore. Sand is rising. They're not wrong. Damn it. What the heck? What the heck? Is that because I landed in the sand? Or because I crushed my head on something? Ugh. Like, that was weird, but was it because I landed in the sand, or was it because the sand pushed me against the ceiling? And then I got just, like, crushed. I think that might have been what happened. Sanded in the landed. Apparently. Alright, so we're going to... You know, if we make it here quickly, which it looks like we're going to, I'm just gonna jump straight in. We'll worry about the ship later. Hold on, go right here, please. Thank you. Good enough. Out. We're in orbit of the sand core. Yep. That's pretty cool. So there isn't anything down there. Good to know. Still fun. Is it symbol again on this planet? So I guess it's emblem of the group that built all this stuff. The Nomai, yeah. Okay, it's already started to fill. We had our fun. Now... Ugh. I need to figure out where the hell I was going. So this was to the Quantum Cave, if I remember correctly. Yep. Here... if I can signal. You know, go have a look. Yeah, I was gonna do this eventually. Goodness, it's you. Hello, I take it your first travel went well. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Orenfeld's asked me to update our star charts. I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events. You know, what's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually, I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye or four on the stars. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk to him much right now because we need to quickly explore before the sand fills. And since I'm in the middle of doing that, I want to keep going at it. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace. Where was he lost? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Turned away, turned back, he wasn't there. He had a limited supply of air. If you learn anything more by examining the northern bed, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help. We're studying the geology. We hope to learn about a unique and wandering rock. Can't you turn on pause while talking? You can, but all the animations will be paused. Indeed. It's an option that doesn't work correctly. I just haven't fiddled with it. This is the crash of Pod 2. And we've already been inside of it, but if this is a shortcut into that cave system, that would be phenomenal. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anana, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, but were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both, but I don't believe either pod crashed on the same planet as us. Oh, I didn't just jump up there. Would have been able to escape from the top side. Now, I want to look at something in particular. Over here, we drop down, follow this path here, follow this path here. There's nothing down here. This is a bad idea. This is a very poor idea. This one stopped. That one stopped as well. That is exactly where I was a minute ago. Okay. Just wanted to check to see if there's anything down here. Luckily, I can, in fact, get out. Although, yeah, fuel and oxygen are going to be a problem. Okay. Can't quite get up. Try it again from a different angle. There we go. Be cautious crossing the chasm. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it ain't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. That's kind of what I thought. Place is a maze. Yeah. Okay, so if we cross the chasm and go into the hole in the ceiling, this is what they literally said to do. I'm realizing they didn't say, when they said hole in the ceiling, I thought they meant that hole in the ceiling. They meant this hole in the ceiling. Gotcha. Fair. Or I guess you could just go to the end of this and climb up. That works too. All right. Caves, am I right? Yeah. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Don't go down. Unless we want to go down. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. An update, we need to find a way inside quickly, Malloy, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. From what we can see, I believe the specimen must be very old. Imagine what we must learn. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet in this horror's place of origin. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. There it is. Might as well just leave that there. But the forge! Honestly, we'll probably do that next. Hey! Anglerfish fossil overlook, 40 meters. Man, there's a lot here to explore. Kinda hate it because it's super freaking dark. Ah, much better. It gives us a time limit on exploring this place, though. We're getting kind of crunched. I also need to find oxygen soon. Also, I thought this place was safe from the sand. And welcome. What's this game? This is Outer Wilds, a great, wonderful game that I've been having a great time with. Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the Sun Station? Don't worry, the station is in such a low stellar orbit, we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Hi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the Sun Station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. Okay. So, as expected, there's going to be another way to get there. There's trees over there. At the very least, we're not going to die. Should we build the Sun Station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the Sun Station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the Sun Station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology farther than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe of a cost. We shouldn't build the Sun Station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try, I believe. If we're cautious, the Sun Station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the Sun Station will not cause destruction once we built it, then I won't support the station's use. What does it do? Anglerfish, Stepping Stone, High Energy Lab, High Shrine, Lights. Crap. We're gonna have to come back here even and do this even faster because it's already filling up. Because it's already filling up, we've already kind of lost time. But we can find a path to the overlook. That would be lovely. Maybe here? Where do I find the damn anglerfish? Gravity cannon. Ah, hell. Crap. Wrong button. Aha! That's why you come here. At the cannon, there's a secret entrance. Right at the tippy top of it. Excellent. We can get in from here. Oh, I can't. Oh no, oh God, oh Jesus. Ran out of fuel. Good to know. So we can get in there much faster now.